Good morning, HighPointe Services. It's Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025, and we are ready to start a brand new day. Let's get ready for something new. It's time for dancing in your chair. Let's get ready for that. Just follow along. Stretch your neck. Shoulder warm-ups. Wrist warm-ups. Next wrist. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Roll your hands. Other way. Let's do some arm raises. Roll your hands again. Reverse them. Heel taps. Clap your hands. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Back shoulder rolls. Front shoulder roll. Thank you so much, HighPointe. Great job today. Today is National Skyscraper Day. It is celebrated on September 3rd each year. In 2025, it falls on a Wednesday. This day honors the architectural marvels that define city skylines and pays tribute to the visionaries who have shaped the world's tallest buildings. Our weather today is getting hot again, going back to summer temperatures. Highs today in the mid-80s for Centennial and the high 80s for Fort Collins. Our word of the day today is skyscraper. A skyscraper is defined as a tall, continuously habitable building with multiple floors, typically at least 100 to 150 meters, which is 330 to 490 feet in height. The term originated in the 1880s in the United States, coinciding with advancements in technology and architecture that allowed for the construction of such tall structures. In simpler terms, it can also be described as a very tall, high-rising building. Our quote of the day today comes from Louis Sullivan, an American architect. Skyscrapers are the poetry of steel. Our joke of the day today, why are elevator jokes so good? Because they work on so many levels. Let's play Would You Rather. Would you rather live in a skyscraper in the city or live in a house in the country? If you would rather live in a skyscraper in the city, please move to the left of the room. Leaders, please show where the left side of the room is. If you would rather live in a house in a country, please move to the right side of the room. Leaders, please indicate where the right side of the room is. I'm going to give you a minute. If you would rather live in a skyscraper, please move to the left side of the room. If you would rather live in a house in the country, please move to the right side of the room. Here's your minute.
60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right, let's hear from those of you on the left side of the room. Why did you say that you would rather live in a skyscraper in the city? I'll give you a minute and your leader will call on you. All right, let's hear from those of you that said that you would rather live in a house in the country. Again, I'll give you a minute and the leader will call on you. All right. Again, today we are going to take some time to delve into our new schedule. So we are going to skip our pals and wows for today so that we can take time to look at our new schedule, especially for enrichment and engagement. So again, enrichment and engagement, you have been divided into two groups, an AM outing group and a PM outing group. So we're going to talk first about the AM outing group. If you are in the AM outing group, this is your morning schedule. The AM outing group is going to have an 8 o'clock arrival. At 8:15, you are going to transition to the art room in Centennial. At 9 o'clock, you will all have morning meeting. At 9:20, you will transition to outing, loading the vans and buses. And at 9:30, you will have outing time. This afternoon, if you are in the AM outing group, you will come back at 12 o'clock and transition to lunch. At 12:05, you will have lunch. And then at 12:50, you will transition to lessons. At 1 o'clock, enrichment, you will have healthy relationships in the learning cube. And at 1 o'clock, engagement, you will have a literacy experience in the art room. At 1:45, enrichment, you will have literacy experience in the art room. And at 1:45, engagement, you will have healthy relationships in the learning cube. And at 2:30, enrichment, you will have departure, and engagement, you will also have departure. If you are in the PM outing group, your morning schedule is different. At 8 o'clock, you will also have arrival. At 8:50, you will transition to the learning cube, both enrichment and engagement PM outing groups. At 9 o'clock will be your morning meeting. And then at 9:20, you will begin transitioning to lessons. At 9:30, the enrichment group will have healthy relationships in the learning cube. And at 9:30, engagement, you will have literacy experience in the social circle. And then at 10:15, you will switch, and enrichment, you will have literacy experience in the social circle. And at 10:15, engagement, you will have healthy relationships in the learning cube. And then at 11 o'clock, you will have lunch. And then this afternoon at 11:45, all of you will transition to the art room. Then at 12 o'clock, if you are going on the outing, you will transition to the outing, loading the buses and vans. And at 12:15, you will leave for the outing. And then at 2:30, everyone will be back for departure. That is our schedule for enrichment engagement in Centennial. And then development schedule at 8 o'clock, arrival at 9:15, transition to lessons and SCC. 9:30, morning meeting and art. 10 o'clock, independent skills. 10:30, morning meeting and art. 11 o'clock, lunch. 12 o'clock fitness and movement, 12:30 social activities, 1 o'clock listening and following directions, 1:30 independent skills, 2 o'clock balloon volleyball, and 2:30 departure. For foundation, 8 o'clock arrival, 9:15 morning meeting, 9:45 art, 10:15 music, 11 o'clock lunch, 12 o'clock activity time, 12:30 activity time, 1 o'clock reading, 1:45 movement, 2:30 departure. At this time, leaders, please answer any questions that clients have about the schedules. We want to thank you all for being patient as we work through these new schedules for the fall and our new processes. So let's look at our daily positive affirmation, which talks about change. Change pushes us outside our comfort zones and forces us to grow and become a better person. Let's all say that one more time. Change pushes us outside our comfort zones and forces us to grow and become a better person. Thank you, HighPointe, and have a wonderful